Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion, place of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're gods, etc., etc. We can't lose, etc., etc. We have lost recently, obviously, but we're still crushing it. Dude, really? Cursed Eye Zodiac? At least our other, well actually, I was going to say our other stats are good, but our tiers kind of suck. 2A6W, X9KF. Ooh, I just exited. That's a new one. That's what I said about that, but there's our run, there's our stats. Speed's bad, damage is okay. Rate of fire is bad, but there's, you know, room to grow. I got rhymes in my mind embedded like an embryo. Real problem, rate of fire plus, hey, what's that item? Oh, right, that's right, it's Cursed Eye. It's Cursed Eye. Shabuya, yeah, Shabuya. Roll call. My name is Cursed Eye. I suck a lot. You got 2 items. That's what you got. I'm not sure that bit turned out. That's okay. I guess, in a way, you know, there was a time where I liked Cursed Eye, or at least thought I liked Cursed Eye. There was also a time when I really liked, you know, the Canadian children's band Sharon, Lois, and Bram. So, I don't think you can necessarily hold that against me. We did get a big luck downgrade from experimental treatment, but apart from that, it was hugely valuable. A speed upgrade with a actually fairly substantial damage upgrade as well. So I think we're not in as bad of a position as we were very recently. And, you know, maybe our negative luck comes back to haunt us at some point. We also got HP out of it, I forgot to mention. But maybe it comes back to haunt us at some point. But for now, I'm very okay with it. We also have the scissors I just noticed as a trinket. So, I mean, Counterfeit Penny, or Swallowed Penny, is probably better because it does give us the ability to, essentially if we wanted to, we can create an arcade on this floor probably, for the next floor I should say. And then maybe if we get an arcade, we get a ton of value out of that because of the added benefit. But I want to try the scissors because we rarely take it. I think it would be a good try. And honestly, like, I was mind-flooded there while I was fighting Ragman just because he's an annoying boss, but I'm really glad we killed him so easily. And dude, look at that magic mush. All stats up. We got 8 damage. Rate of fire has not improved. Speed has improved. We still have the teleportation issue, which is gonna, I mean, if anything, maybe I should just treat it as a convenient excuse to not have to fight Void. I do want Shoop the Whoop if this guy has it, so I'm gonna go back there, but yeah, we got potential problems. Dude, no bombs on this floor, but Zodiac came through with Stompy. That's actually called Leo, which we actually really want. That's one example of why right there. We just got a black market with 4.5 HP, so we can totally take some of these deals if they're deemed appropriate. I'll admit, slight dicey. But if we're gonna take these items, we might as well make our HP work for us first. No. There goes our deal with the devil chance. Oh, we'd probably already lost our deal with the devil chance, right? It's no biggie. Alright, go back there and don't sweat it. Because now that you've got some extra spirit hearts, I actually think this is, you know, potentially as good as a deal with the devil to begin with. And rarer as well, so. Bloody Penny? Yeah, okay. I think there's a good idea there. And a Yara rune. What was the other thing? A magician? Just pop it, get rid of it. Okay. Here, you gotta go Nun's Habit. Compass is probably next. I'll take Deep Pockets. Sure, did we go a little hard on this? I believe that would be the way that you would refer to it, yes. But those are 3 pretty useful items. That makes me feel bad in my soul that we took damage there, but Bloody Penny was a big pickup there, even though it was absent the reason for going down there in the first place. That might end up being the most important pickup we got, but moreover, like, even if it's not a great deal, you see a black market, you go for the black market, dude. You go as hard as you can in the MFing paint, and the reason for that, just because it's rare, and it's fun, and that's, at this point in the Isaac, you know, lifespan, that's important. It's having a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Unless we invent, you know, like immortal life, in which case, do whatever you want, I guess, but and you can also do what you want with my body. That's not a library. It's not a library at all. I lied to myself. A luck upgrade is very important. You think it's a secret room here? If it is, we can save a bomb. That hurts. That hurts a great deal. Either way, though, Lazrag, it's pretty decent at keeping us alive at the very least, if nothing else. Apart from that, I think we're basically just ready to hopefully beat the odds and get a deal with the devil. In the end, this floor didn't turn out perfectly, but I can't be mad. You know, the existence of a black market is always going to make things more interesting. Shoop the Whoop is a huge item for us to pick up. Beat the odds, got to deal with the devil. Also got Synth Oil, and I'll take Guppy's Tail as well. So we're at 10 damage. A little dicey on the HP front, admittedly, but this is the way I prefer to live my life. Like there's no tomorrow. No longer do we have Stompy, unfortunately. One way or the other, we're going to have to face the fact that we have, oh, Mr. Boom, really. We're going to have to face the fact that we have Cursed Eye eventually, whether that's, you know, just preventing ourselves from getting hit at some point or figuring something else out. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Cursed Eye is not always a kiss of death. Sometimes it is irrelevant. It runs the gamut from irrelevant to kiss of death, I suppose, but it adds a little flavor of interest, for certain. My favorite VH1 show. So I'll tell you what. We're going to do this. I'm not mad about that. I want to roll with this because I truly believe we did it. I know you're going to be mad because we got Brimstone, but you got to hear me out here. First off, we just got another Guppy item as well, but secondly, don't die. He didn't die. We got Brimstone. It cancels Cursed Eye. I will never apologize for getting rid of Cursed Eye by using Brimstone. Now, straight up, still not necessarily crushing it because the rate of fire is really bad. However, I feel really good about the decision that we made here. And beyond that, we're going to roll Coupon as well. So we took a little Zane away, but we also added some Zane. I've never used Coupon, really, at least. And I've gone on record as being like, it's not that good, in my opinion. I think it's a little overrated, at least. However, if they can, you know, kick off on this run and start giving us, like, incredible free deals with the devil, this could be a really, really fun one. Obviously, we don't need to deal with the devil on this floor. I'd actually rather, you know, we just burn off the damage penalty if possible. Or not damage penalty, sorry, the devil penalty. Stay there, please. He didn't stay there. He moved. Pretty uncool, bro, if I do say so myself. Actually very concerned about dying to Mega Fatty. HP, please? Okay, all's forgiven. There was a period there where I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking how am I gonna live without you by my side. That's me singing to HP. And then I spent so much money wondering how you got me strong, and I'll continue to grow strong, apparently. Okay. These jokes are not popping. This is why I shouldn't record late-ish at night. You wouldn't. Give me a second black market. That would be, like, otherworldly. So we get piercing shots. Doesn't actually do anything for us, I think, with Brimstone. Except give us a very insensitive costume, but we'll be moving on here. Goodbye, Cursed Eye. It's been nice. Shouldn't record this late at night. Trademark wit has run quite dry. Finish the run and eat some French fries. I mean, just you don't need to. Just a little hungry is the thing. And if there's anybody that's in the comments that's against French fries, honestly, you can just get out as far as I'm concerned. There's a few foods that are, I mean, I wouldn't say innocent, you know? I understand if you're chasing those six-pack abs right now, you don't want to hear about French fries, but I'm going to level with you. They're delicious. Potatoes are a miracle food. Not because of nutritional benefit necessarily. I'm not a nutritionist. I wouldn't dare to tell you that. But because of the fact that they, A, taste delicious, and B, are usually easy to make, and C, taste good in almost every form. Raw potatoes, sometimes I talk, I'm like, you know, I knew a girl in university who ate raw potatoes. people say either that's weird or I've done that, it's not that weird. The second group of people is wrong. That is that weird. In fact, it's precisely that weird. But anyway, I just don't understand why you'd go for a raw potato over a cooked one, except for timing reasons. But anyway, I digress at this point. There was a quote-unquote controversial photo going around about, like, you know, this is the definitive, like, fried potatoes ranking. And honestly, I kind of agreed with it. Up at the top, it had waffle fries. Waffle fries, I think, I have them so rarely that I appreciate them every time. I don't think I've ever had a bad batch of waffle fries. Number 2 were Belgian frites. I've never had them to the best of my knowledge, although they're, you know, obviously didn't Belgium invent French fries? I understand that at first glance that sentence sounds very stupid, but I thought that was indeed the case. I know they're served in a cone with mayonnaise. Up there, you know, I will say I thought they underrated curlies. Curly fries are weird because they always have zest. I don't know when we agreed at the curly fry convention that all curly fries were always going to have zest. I'm glad. Because the zest, I think, is a very nice thing to have. A little flavored salt, you know. But I do think that curly fries have one problem, and that's that if they're not cut properly, which a lot of frozen ones admittedly aren't, they stick together, and then they don't cook as well in the oven, so you end up with some perfectly cooked, crispy curly fries, and you're like, these are delicious. Then you end up with some where, like, the middle of the curly is raw. And that's the same concern that I have with potato wedges, but I would put both of those higher than they had them on the list. They also had garlic fries high, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't understand a couple of things. One is I don't understand what a garlic fry is. The second one is, sometimes if I go to a gastropub, you know, a hipster pub, they'll be like, well, you can change your French fries into garlic Parmesan truffle fries for $3.50. And sometimes I've done it, and I've been like, I don't really notice the difference, I think. And you know, that's $3.50 I could have spent on something else, you know? And that's one zone on the SkyTrain right there. I don't know if it's worth it. But maybe I'm just missing out on that. But apart from that, I looked at that list and I said, you know what? This person has a good head on their shoulders as far as I'm concerned. I'm not necessarily 100% on with their choices, but I think, you know, we're never going to agree 100%. If they put sweet potato fries at number 1, I would have been like, I disagree, even though I also like a good sweet potato fry. But, yeah, I think they hit the broad strokes correctly as far as I'm concerned. Hey, any chance you could give me a key? I know I spent keys that maybe I shouldn't have spent, but at the same time, you're kind of killing me here. Okay, I mean, it's bombs. Didn't really ask for those. We're probably going to become Guppy here regardless. I just got a feeling down in my gut that the Guppy dream's about to come to fruition. It's been long enough. And Guppy Brimstone, of course, the perfect combination for a hot summer day. But oh, those Guppy nights. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, I mean, well, we didn't have to go that far. Hey, dude, thanks for 2 keys. Originally, I was going to say something in this voice that made me insult you a little bit, but then I realized you did a lot to help me out here, so thank you very much. And now I can't get rid of this accent for some reason. Highly offensive. Please stop. Brain is broken. Stop doing the accent, man. Like, I can't. This is my voice now, apparently. All right, we're gonna make this coupon work for us. The time is right. The time is right. The time is right. Although, you know, we had to take that to really enable it, but at the same time, I'm pleased. I don't want old Bandage here. A Bandage is a guy that can't get no love from me, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I didn't mean to buy that. If you'll excuse me, I have an important Skype message to attend to. It says, Jesus, that's a big hit. It's a Darkest Dungeon video. I'm not going to begrudge them for talking about Darkest Dungeon. I may not play the game myself anymore, but I respect their right to do so. Well, NL, that's very generous of you. Look, I'm just trying to meet them on a human level, okay? Dude, thanks for the HP. Appreciated. We are going to open this to try to get to arcade levels. We didn't. We got an ability to fly, which we already have, and actually, like, cannot take in this situation. Good, but not good enough. Good, well, bad, but not good enough. Fun. In fact, I wish I hadn't done that because, well, I mean, the coupon's interesting as well, but we could have used that with Brimstone for sweet combinations. But hey, again, whenever you leave an item room and you got the best thing that you could have possibly gotten, like when your last reroll gives you the best thing, you're a happy camp. I didn't mean to. Freaking take old bandage, man. I want to keep Horror Babylon pumping here. That was an expression that came out wrong, but by the time it was already out and I realized that it was not that good, I had it was already too late. So, hear me out here. Play this guy and get Old Bandy to work for you. Come on, Old Bandy, just give me a red heart, dude. It's interesting, isn't it? If we take this, we'll respawn as like Lazarus, I think. Why wouldn't we just take an extra reroll? So that's our Laz reroll. We might just want to eat it and come back as Dark Judas, but we should wait, I suppose, until we get like one more Spirit Heart or something. But if that happens and we're able to keep our Spirit Hearts, like... There's an enemy? If we're able to keep our Spirit Hearts going, I think we're in a very good spot, even though our HP is actually straight up horrible right now. Telepills. Actually pretty useful. We do want the keys for certain. And we did things right, you know? I guess we could have taken Fate on the last floor if we'd known that we were going to respawn, but we had the ball in our court there. We didn't want to do that because it would have ruined Horror Babylon. So HP is the most important stat on a, like, fundamental level. You need some HP to live, no matter how good your run seems to be. Ah, that stinks. Dude, we can't win for losing on teleporting lately. Even the last run, we teleported, like, accidentally. Well, tell you what. Obviously, we want this. If we die... Oh, no, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Let me in. Okay, place a bomb, then let me in. A lot of decent stuff here. I didn't know what that was going to do. I just wanted to try it. Please murder me. Thank you. Bring me back on the outside. Thank you. Damage is through the roof right now. Teleport card, please. Fingers crossed. Nope. The troll god laughs at your crossing of fingers. Well, you know what? Laugh at this, buddy. And then I just picture me taking like an AK-47 to a picture of the Binding of Isaac's cover. That. Freaking got him, dude. It's a vicious tongue lashing. We're on the verge of... I didn't mean to open that. Hey, it was worth it. We're on the verge... I don't think we want it there. We're on the verge, you know? Bittersweet Symphony? That's the verve, now that I think about it. We're on the verge of a couple of great transformations. Obviously, we want to get Guppy. Okay. You've earned yourself another opening here. Yeah, I'm in. We're on the verge of Guppy, but we're also on the verge of Spun. I would love to make both of those happen, because they're both very good. That's as simple as it gets right there. I'm going to blow you up, because I want the maximum possible deal with the devil chance here, even if it forces us to mess with that guy, who's largely like a pretty cool dude most of the time. I'm sorry to see him go like that. Alright, so we're ready to move on here. It's gonna be a conspiracy theory. I'm trying to, like, rush through these runs, but I keep just accidentally teleporting. I mean, I can't stop myself from teleporting. Like, no, I keep accidentally teleporting and also getting, like, really strong and making things look like I'm trying to, go as quickly as possible when that sincerely is not the case. But both of these last ones have popped in a big way. So I can understand if you'd feel that way. And you know what? If you want to build that narrative, I disagree with you, but I defend to the death your right to do it. We got Stompy again, so... If we got 3 crawl spaces, it would probably be like a new NL record for the most crawl spaces I've ever gotten in one run. Not just crawl spaces, but like the black market counts. And if you say, why does it count? I say, because I freaking say it does, okay? You got a problem? Take it up with, you know, lefty and righty here. Those aren't my fists. Those are actually, that's my manager and my PR. I specifically hired them for their novel names. My fists are called Tristan and Isolde. Dude, you can't win for losing with this guppy nonsense. Where's my guppy at? I've been trying to make it happen for 230 years here. I mean, I'm not disappointed to have Maw of the Void. It's a lovely item. And Succubus is also fantastic, but... You know, I'm just surprised is all. That being said, this is like one of the easiest runs I think I've ever had. Red... Oh, it's not a red chest. Genuinely, it's almost become like a joke. If we rushed it, we could probably finish this whole run within like 21 minutes. Be careful, because they're going to explode, but I do still want Demon Hearts if possible, so it's like I'm torn, like a Natalie Imbruglia song. I always thought that song was from the perspective of a piece of paper. Later I found out it's from the perspective of a person. Now that's talented songwriting. How does she do it? What's she up to these days? Please don't be dead by the time this video goes out. It's gonna make me look really insensitive. I mean, also, you would be dead, which would be terrible for you, unless it ended your suffering, I suppose. But I don't know. It's a little bit too nuanced of an issue for me to get in the 4,432nd time that I played The Binding of Isaac on video here. You get the idea? Obviously, we're gonna go for it here. Otherwise, it's going to be like a 21-minute video. I deal with all the, oh, must be a speedrun comments, and then when it actually is, you know, get a little indignant. I don't know. I'd like to look for a Perthro if possible. Ansus. The Anus Rune. I don't think we're at Bookworm. Great name for a librarian, though. At Bookworm. Or a Twitter handle, I suppose. Okay, well, we definitely want Tarot Cloth, which we totally should have used the coupon. Oh, no, that's not true, necessarily, because we're happy to have the coupon still, because we get the damage bonus. Dude, you had to give me I'm excited there. We may actually die as a result. How does that make you feel? Excited? Yeah, figures. I want to see if that actually widens our Brimstone shot. It seems like it doesn't, but it's not like the other item would have been much use anyway. So, I guess Double Chariot is pretty good. And then we've got like an added incentive to survive. Because we have double Yera for the chest. So if we can just make it to the chest, which seems, you know, completely plausible. We will need 16 keys to open everything, but... certainly seems like it'll be worth it. Okay, things are going a little faster than they usually do at this stage of the fight. I'm not going to chase Succubus. Like, it can do whatever it wants. The more damage, the merrier, though. And the Chariot card is something I'm going to save for a little later. Double Chariot card, you know, it's a blessing and a curse. A blessing because it's very good at keeping us alive. A curse because we're not going to be able to do any extra damage. Except for the damage via our orbital, which is not that strong. So, I'd rather, like, you know, make hay while the sun's up. Gotta be honest with you, I'm not necessarily convinced this was the right call for us. Do appreciate the extra spiders. Just a little, no extra spiders that time. I wanted to get Maw of the Void to pop and give us like a Blackheart collective there, and I think that's actually how things went. Also the name of my indie band from high school. We're a Sunny Day Real Estate cover band that only played emo polka. It's a genre we created ourselves. It's that and folktronica were our main influences. And funktronica. And folkadelic. Just really all kinds of delics, including a delic. Psych! That's our cover band that only plays Adele songs. In fact, we only know one. We only know Chasing Pavements, and only the chorus. It's not very good. Okay, so this joke's going nowhere. I'm just gonna, you know, hang out here with the chariot. We're gonna be a little light on HP when we leave, to be straight up with you. I think that hit at least. I'm excited screwed us. And I'll have you know, game, I'm more than capable of screwing myself. I don't need your help. The music is too fast. Don't do it. Don't do the laser attack. I canceled my own flippin' brimstone, dude. I don't know if we're gonna be able to dodge that I'm excited version of the brimstone laser, or sorry, of the beams of light. It's gonna be tricky. Nice, good move, good move. Ooh, the shots are too flippin' fast. That's a beam of light. It's not a beam of light. Merciful chance at a black card. No black card, but a bunch of spiders. Still pretty useful. Okay, we survived, and, you know, I wouldn't say we did perfectly, but certainly could have been a lot worse. And now we should basically just start getting guaranteed damage done every single room and running away with it here. So we do have a library now, which is worth going to for many reasons. The big one is probably Bookworm, but certainly I'm not against picking up, you know, 1 or 2 extra utility hearts here from Satanic Bible, Book of Revelations, potentially. Should be using Maw of the Void as well. We should save keys. We're lucky that... Oh, that hurts. I mean, it doesn't hurt that much, but it's annoying. We could potentially, of course, respawn if we die, but that's something we'd rather not, you know, force the game to hook us up with if possible. Similarly, I don't think we actually want HP. Permanent Polaroid invincibility is fairly valuable. No Guppy Tree. Dude, we can't buy a Guppy transformation lately. It's not like I should be complaining about this run, and I'm not. Like, genuinely, I'm stoked. I'm just a little flabbergasted at how difficult it's been to become Guppy recently. You guys ever sing that song in elementary school? Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. Boom, boom, boom. Something, something. I mean, I don't remember the lyrics. I was in kindergarten, you know, 25 years ago. I hate even bringing that up. First off, I was not, like, in accelerated kindergarten or something. Basically, my birthday was close to the cutoff time for my school district. So my mom was like, can we just, like, sneak him in? And they were like, yeah, it's the 1990s. You can do whatever you want in the 1990s. So that's how I ended up being in kindergarten when I was 3 years old. And then, whenever I tell people that, they go, no, you were in kindergarten when you were 5 years old. And I go, I mean, I was in kindergarten when I was 3. For like, you know, a couple months. I turned 4, like 2 months after the year started. At least this is from what I've, you know, I could divine, given my history in school. I can work backwards and figure out the year that I started junior kindergarten. But everybody always tries to tell me, like, that I'm incorrect about the time that I started kindergarten. Trust me. If I know nothing else in this world, I know the year that I started kindergarten, 2001. You gotta think about that for a second. It's obviously incorrect. This feels good. It's like there's a... I mean, we don't want that, but it was really fun to move in between them there. I do love the Magician, but Wheel of Fortune is obviously a better choice for us. Because it's 2 free items. Actually, if we Yera it, we can get 4 items out of it. Yeah. I'm trying to run the math, because we have to Yera Wheel of Fortune, then every Wheel of Fortune, not every Eel of Fortune. Every Wheel of Fortune will be worth 2, so 4 free items if we Yera Wheel of Fortune. Should I give up, or should I just keep Wheel of Fortune? Why? But it worked. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. You're a silly man, is what you are. Public enemy number 1. Understand? That's not a good AC/DC impression. It's me, AC/DC, see? It's me, AC/DC, see? I didn't mean to be on this room just yet, but, you know, we'll finish it in like a quarter of a second anyway. Oh, you didn't hear? They made some changes, so now a quarter of a second is actually like 2 minutes. Oh, copy me. I was gonna say daddy, but okay. Let's not make it weird. Let's go. Okay, so we Yera. Well, you know what? Pop it. Yera. And then crack them. No. Maybe? Fun. Kind of a whiff on the first few there. Yes. No. Dude, this is, again, not complaining. The run has been beautiful for us. However, kind of a whiff for 16 items for now. Luckfoot's good. Eventually. Virgo might come in handy. Darkbum could save the run. We probably don't need it to be saved, but you take the shears here. Start cracking pills. Oh, no. Something's wrong. Pretty fly. I don't know, I just keep repeating the same thing over and over. Gulp. Trinket smelting. Okay. I mean, we should just move on. Well, no. We should take these Wheels of Fortune. There's actually 8 Wheels of Fortune. It's going to require a few bombs, but that worked out okay. That worked out so much better. We got Beelzebub, I think, once we get this right here. And that's not so good, but everything else here was, like, pretty solid. Oh, we got, like, Super Beelzebub. All right, get the heck out of here. In the end, fun run, you know? Tarot Cloth came through in the clutch, as it often / always does, because it's one of the best items they invented in this game, without a doubt. We have a guaranteed respawn right now, which means that, you know, in my opinion, professionally speaking, repeating, of course, there's basically no chance that we die. In fact, I think that just goes for real life, you know? Oh, you didn't hear? The Ray Kurzweil is like, we invented immortal juice. Everybody's immortal now. Why are you always thinking about, you know, immortality so much, NL? I mean, I'm not really, like, obsessed with the singularity or anything like that. I just think it's a funny punchline to bring up on occasion, and if it eventually comes true, don't tell Ray Kurzweil I said that. Technology is neat. I don't know if I probably mentioned this before. I'm taking HP now. Why not? We don't need all of it, but we'll take some. In my senior year of university, I did my graduation seminar. Like, we had to take a seminar class or a thesis class. Thesis seemed like a lot of work, so I did the seminar, and I did it on, you know, Moore's Law, which is the law that, you know, the number of capacitors that can fit on a computer chip of X size doubles every 2 years, and how Moore's Law relates to, you know, biological principles, including eventually the singularity, because the singularity is kind of based on the idea of Moore's Law as a central, you know, founding premise. By the way, if you listen to that and you said, wow, I thought NL was dumb, actually it turns out he's smart. No, you just think that I'm smart because I'm talking about something that interests you. It's a common human foible. I promise you, I'm actually still an idiot. It just seems like we're kindred spirits now because we both are interested in a similar thing here. What was the gist of the seminar? Well, the answer to that question is very simple. Or what were the conclusions of the seminar? Well, the conclusion was, I don't know, I'm 21. Here's what the scientists say about it, though. Thanks for the A. See you never. Class of 2010. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, Thanks for watching. 3 wins in a row. I'll see you next time.